It's been great for our company. Our employee turnover is at an all-time low. So I think it's good. It's good for our shareholders. They've enjoyed great returns. It's great for the employees. It's great for the customers. Ultimately, the big idea here is that money is technology that allows us to transfer economic energy through time and space. And we're seeing and living through a digital transformation of money. Everybody wants to move assets at the speed of light, friction-free, 24/7, 365. Microstrategies Bitcoin strategy is just a way to invest in that. And the enthusiasm over Bitcoin is really billions of people on the planet that want to move their money faster and more frequently.
Business intelligence enterprise software services provider MicroStrategy founder and executive chairman Michael Saylor is a self-proclaimed huge Bitcoin bull and proud maximalist. Saylor has repeatedly demonstrated his affection for Bitcoin and his faith in the asset's long-term potential, despite the price movement of the past year, by demonstrating his mastery of flowery metaphors, traditional investments, and the key fundamentals of the top crypto asset. MicroStrategies' fourth quarter 2022 financial results were announced last week by executives aboard the ship. Now, let's head over to Saylor's CNBC interview, where he talks about the business model behind MicroStrategy, the digital assets industry's recent, hopeful advancements, and the Lightning Network.
It doesn't change our strategy. I mean, the losses are a function of the indefinite intangible accounting treatment. And of course, an auspicious development in the industry is that FASB's taken a position that they're going to move toward fair value accounting. So eventually, we'll be able to mark our Bitcoin assets to market. We're enthusiastic about that. MicroStrategy is a way to invest in the digital transformation of money. And we're a gateway to the macro and crypto economy, allowing investors to either go short, go long, or trade the volatility. So our strategy is to buy and hold Bitcoin. And the key for us is to be consistent, transparent, and responsible in pursuit of that strategy. And we're unique in that regard. We're always considering ways that we can take advantage of this multi-billion-dollar asset. And as you know, there's volatility and there's some unique tax treatment. So in that case, we were able to generate like a $34 million tax loss, and we were able to carry it back against taxable gains. You know, we look forward and from time to time we may see opportunities, but we're fairly prudent and responsible in considering those things. And we're seeing and living through a digital transformation of money. Everybody wants to move assets at the speed of light, friction-free, 24/7, 365. MicroStrategies Bitcoin strategy is just a way to invest in that. And the enthusiasm over Bitcoin is really billions of people on the planet that want to move their money faster and more frequently, and they're chafing at the restrictions of the 20th century analog finance economy. The most exciting thing going on right now in the digital monetary world is Lightning. Lightning is a layer 2 open protocol for moving Bitcoin transactions in a split second for a fraction of a penny. In essence, Lightning is money over IP. And if you think about the world as it changed after TCP/IP and moving data over IP and then voice over IP, Lightning promises to allow millions of companies to provide transactions in real time with billions of consumers. MicroStrategy is actually developing MicroStrategy Lightning, our own enterprise Lightning offering. And we're going to allow CMOs to offer Lightning rewards or Bitcoin rewards, like a universal frequent flyer program, to hundreds of thousands or millions of their customers, all of their employees, all of their prospects, at the speed of light off of a website. And so we're very enthusiastic about that.
And you're betting there's demand for this?
Yeah, you know, like right now, companies spend billions of dollars on digital marketing. They give it to Google, they give it to Facebook, and they spend that money on ads in order to get people to come to their website. What if you could just give the billions of dollars in money directly to your customers and your prospects, and you cut out the advertising? It might create a much less toxic, much more constructive environment. To do it, you need micro payments. You need to be able to move money at the speed of light, friction-free. You can't do it with 20th century credit cards. They're too expensive, they're too slow, they're too kludgy, there's too much friction. So what Bitcoin offers is micro transactions that can fundamentally change the way you market, change the way you build your products, And of course, if you live in Africa or South America and it's Saturday afternoon, the banking system is not working for you, right? Bitcoin and Lightning is a monetary system that works for the entire world and never gets turned off. Well, his criticisms of crypto aren't totally off. There are 10,000 crypto tokens, which are gambling, and I sympathize with them on that matter. But Charlie and the other critics, they're members of the Western elite, and they're continually prodded for an opinion on Bitcoin, and they haven't had the time to study it. If he was a business leader in South America or Africa or Asia, and he spent 100 hours studying the problem, he would be more bullish on Bitcoin than I am. Lebanon, Argentina, Sri Lanka, Nigeria, Venezuela, they all illustrate the plight of the common man, and there's no solution better than Bitcoin. So I really think that, the Western elites, they haven't had the time to study it, but I've never really met someone with an incentive living in the rest of the world that spent some time to think about it that wasn't enthusiastic about Bitcoin. The crypto meltdown was, it's painful in the short term, but it's necessary over the long term for the industry to grow up. This industry has some good ideas, like digital currencies and assets moving at the speed of light that are unstoppable, and a digital commodity that can't be debased. And it also has a lot of entrepreneurs that implemented those good ideas in an irresponsible fashion. What it needs is adult supervision. It needs the Goldman Sachs and the Morgan Stanleys and the BlackRocks to come in the industry. It needs clear guidelines from Congress. It needs clear rules of the road from the SEC. The crypto meltdown has punctuated the problem, has educated everybody on it, but also it's underscored the idea that it's time for the world to provide a constructive, transparent framework for digital assets so that we can move the financial system out of the 20th century into the 21st century.
A positive, transparent framework for digital assets is needed to get the financial system out of the 20th century, and this crypto collapse has highlighted the problem, educated everyone about it, and emphasized that point. Bitcoin and other leading digital assets have the potential to usher in the 21st century financial system that the world still relies on to function. In spite of this, there is still a great deal of mistrust in the industry. This can only mean that the traditional financial industry senses the threat to its monopoly. The underlying technology is available and strong, and there are a great many brilliant minds and upright individuals building in the industry. And so, it's just a matter of time before everyone buys, uses, and trades cryptocurrencies. Discuss Michael Saylor's interview and provide your thoughts on it. Leave a comment with your ideas down below, and we appreciate you tuning in to Market Empire. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel.